Okay, you are welcome, sir.
Yes, I highly appreciate it for inviting me here. I'm seriously feeling so elated, empowered, and thrilled, really. Today, I'm going to speak up for two more conferences coming up. So afterwards, like I have a lot of work today, feeling so excited. I'm feeling so thrilled and seriously, elated. Why?
And
Because today,
and
uh,
keep the energy. Keep the energy, the excitement, the energy, the power. Keep it on because you have a powerful two sections this morning and this afternoon. So
is
keep the energy going.
absolutely right. It's an everyday work, and a lot of people ask me, like, Mike, where do you get this energy? So I say, like, I get energy. I don't know. It just multiplied when I start speaking, and I only feel great really when I'm on the stage or when I'm really on the podium. The rostrum when I start speaking. People, I don't know where the energy comes into my body and I really get connected with the divinity. And there I get lots of power. And you will see like I won't lose my energy any moment. Yeah, but otherwise maybe I would be a little lethargic, but when I start speaking, so it's really I feel so energetic. Information in the bottom line is not equal to knowledge, and knowledge is not equal to its understanding, and understanding is not equal to its wisdom. And
Mhm.
we have to reach to our fullest potential, and that's where your opportunity is. So we have to, uh, you know, uh, have a mindset of abundance, and we need to feel like this world is enough. It's full of supply. What we are looking forward, and then you would see, uh, feeling wise and emotion, and in your actions, the all energy, and you will be feeling abundance into it. So that was really gets me motivated. So there is one beautiful law. It is a law of solipsism, and in this law, like if we see the sun, like it rises in the morning, and it comes every day. And if you see the sun, like it is full of responsibility, it giving raises to everyone. And the sun, solar is not discriminating anyone, right? Even it's not discriminating geographically, and to the humans, like it's giving the same power, and we feel so empowered. So we as a human being, we need to feel like that I am the most important person. I'm the most important item for in this world, like the sun, which is taking up responsibility for everyone, right? If you feel more responsible, you feel more empowered, you feel more energetic, and you know where your energy goes, where your focus goes, so your all energy will flow. So we are pretty lucky that we're born in a most advanced era of the history, and we're born with a lot of opportunities. We just have to tap up. Yesterday, like we have a talk that success is already there, and we are overqualified for any kind of business, for any kind of job or the task. So we are enough for this, right? So, and always say, my mom, at this moment, uh, the greatest thing is coming to my mind. My mom always, introduced people, and she always said, look, he's my son, and he's going to be the biggest success. She always gives me this challenge, always been giving me this challenge. Like, look at my son, like he's going to be the biggest success. So she's always been giving me a lot of expectations in my life. There are three type of expectation. Uh, Expectation number one, what the teachers have from us, right? The teachers are the most sincere people. They always love to see their students really ahead. Like even the Jackman says, if you get a student and your student is not replacing you after 2 years, so you're not a great teacher, right? So number one expectations, what we have in our life is the expectations what teachers have from us. And the second type of expectations, because they are the most sincere people in the world after teachers, they are our parents. They always expect very high from ourselves. And if you ask parents, like what is the top wedge? What is the top notch? What are you looking forward in your life? So they would say, like, I want to see my kids, my children happy, happy in their life. We're always looking for it. So they expect a lot from us. So number third expectation is the expectation what we have from ourselves. So we need to work on ourselves and we need to expect very hard from us. And like Tony Robbins says, always raise your standards, always raise your standards. So your success is happening in your heart, in your mind, right? So always expect very hard from yourself and be responsible like a son. And you just have a feeling like I'm only the one and I am taking up responsibility. That's why I say because dreams are not personal, success is not personal. That's why responsibility is not personal, right? Because when you take up responsibility for everyone, you will see you will develop a service heart. And with that service heart, you can give all your sense and you will see you will bring harmony, love, kindness, intelligence, and freedom into your life. Well, so today we would love to get started from our 100 business ideas, and more than half ideas we shared last time. So this is our second podcast, and I'm sure you are enjoying and you are watching uh, the yesterday podcast again and again, and I'm sure you would have a lot of great ideas. Even I received a call from people like they have enjoyed it a lot, and seriously, like they have a lot of business in their life, and now they are thinking to add more business because it was like it was for everyone. All right, so I would love to share for a screen. Okay.
Yes, you can share.
I would repeat it a couple of ideas, and then we will move on. So this is a beautiful idea. I knew one guy, and, and he works just for 2 to 3 hours in a day, and he goes 4 times in one home. All right, and he is helping people to maintain their gardens. All right, and he's working as a lawnmower. So it's a great job. So he is busy for 30 days. He's busy for 30 days. He is charging money, all right, but he works for 2 to 3 hours in a day. And he is doing it in the part-time. So 30 clients he has, all right, because every day he is making money in a part-time, and the morning he is doing for the full-time job. So he is earning lots of money. So remember, whatever you're doing, because more ideas are coming up. So always remember, because today you're gonna start from something scratch, from small, all right, and later on you will expand it. You will add more products. You will increase your product line. You will add more products and more brains into your business, and you will be expanding. All right. Then you need to learn more about the entrepreneurship. I mostly ask people, whoever you are in your life, you're a doctor, engineer, you're a teacher, you are a philosopher, whoever you are, and you are a scientist, or whoever you are in your life, you need to read at least 3 books, at least get started to read entrepreneurial ideas. Why? Because this is where we are lacking, everyone. So you will expand. But for all these ideas, you are already qualified. All right. But when you are expanding, you will start learning. All right. So with this idea, you can make lots of money, and you just need a little expertise. All right. You can learn within no time, and then you can start your own job. You can print your business card, and you would have your own monogram, your logo, and your brand name and your stamp. All right. So you would uh, expand by sharing your these cards like to the people, and you will have more and more business, because you, along with your full-time job, and at the same time you're doing this gardening work, you will still have enough time. All right. So you can expand it to the optimum level. All right. So the next business is painting. All right. And distempering and repairing. All right. The point is, don't take any business like the tiny one, or you feel like I can't do it. So it's not regarding because we belong to different territories and the cultures. All right, if you get money, so of course later on you can start your own business, all right? But initially you have to earn some freedom money. Freedom money is a money what can help you to start something. And how you develop your freedom money. Freedom money freedom money comes your freedom account. All right, you would have your separate account in your life where you are saving even a single penny a day. If you don't have a seed of saving, I'm telling you, you don't have a life. You don't have a future. All right, it means you don't have a seed of success in your life. So you must develop this habit by saving money every day. All right, from all income. A lot of people ask me how to save money. A lot of people, they assume like you can save money, or the saving is something what you save for the leftover from your total income. No, saving is different. According to the Warren Buffett, he says like if you get one income, all right, though you must have five sources of income. Everyone, if you want to have a great life, if you really want to enjoy your life, at least you must have five businesses, as Zig Ziglar says. All right, so you need to save money into some account where you will not touch, even you will not see. All right, it would be your castle account. It would be like your freedom account. All right, you would keep it secret from your other accounts. Even you would never share it with anyone. So from that freedom money is a small money. That money, what can help you to have startup. That money can help you to start your business. All right. So you can go into the painting business. So painting is related to so many domains like painting the cars, painting the door, painting the walls. All right. So there are different domains in painting, and there are a variety of painting and distempering. So you must choose this business if you really want to expand it. Later on, you will have your own company, all right? And the most important thing, once you flourish, you can start your own franchises. A human guy, like he started with one franchise and he started as a janitorial staff, and later on, like he got a greater success, and then the company gave him one more franchise. So, and he, with the passage of time, he was performing good, and the company was trusting him more, and he was getting more and more franchises. So, likewise, whatever you will start, all right, in the future, you will employ more and more people with you, and then you will go with the sales and marketing, and you will position your product in appropriate way, and you can start your own franchises. All right, so uh, like kind of repairing, if you're talking just about repairing, so there are so many types of repairing, and you have a mobile phone. As I told you yesterday, the 70% calls and orders, the Jack Ma, like the greatest company receiving in $1 billion, this is receiving through phone calls. And people are just filling up their orders and requests just through cell phones. All right. So cell phone is the greatest blessing. It's a master technology in today's world. Like you can have your own apps, okay, application, and you can register the application, you can start new application, and you can forward your business, and you can extend it to the maximum level. All right. So you can start a painting business, you can buy it yourself. Sometimes you don't have money to start any business. So you can have, if you have a skill, so you can hire one person, or you can get one partner with you having the money. All right. And you have the service. So you can have the best joint venture, and it would help both of you guys, both of you women, to earn more and more money. All right. So the uh, flyers and the leaflets distributors. Sometimes the companies and the people, like they want to share, they want to distribute their flyers. All right. So you can get flyers and you can distribute, all right, but do it with honesty and integrity and everything. Then, and you can talk to many offices, many factories, many business, and many trainers, or many academies, colleges, schools, universities, and you can go and approach their marketing and the salespeople. They will give you the flyers and the leaflets or any kind of the promotional material, all right, and you can give it to the people, and you will earn lots of money with it. Okay, so the mobile car washing, like we already discussed, if you have mobile car washing facility like you, because people have no time, especially the tycoons, or you see the official people or the people going to the business, so they don't have enough or much time like to get their conveyance or the cars to the washing places, so they don't have time. So if you have a network, if you are connected with the people, so people gonna give you a call and you can go and approach and you can wash. All right, you can do it in a part-time or you can do it in a full-time job. So that's very it's quite amazing, and you will get a lot of benefits. And once you know, remember, once you develop a network, it's a greatest idea. For example, if you are just washing the cars, okay, so it doesn't mean you are washing a car, it means you are connecting with one family or with one client, all right? So once you have 100 clients, 50 clients, so you are just offering just one service. So at the same time, you can add more services into your business because you have the same clients, so you have the same people, they are looking forward for many things. Maybe they need some dog walkers, so they need any kind of other people, all right? So you can provide them. So once you get connected with the people, so you will have an open opportunity to start and to go with multiple brands and multiple business. Okay. So at the same time, you can start many business, right? If you start just one dish business, okay, one dish millionaire business. So and if you have a mobile business, or yeah, like you have the mobile car washing, okay. So at the same time, you can ask them for other services, all right? And you can ask them. So it was a beautiful line where I have learned from the law of solipsism that how may I help you? How may I help you is the world's beautiful sentence ever. You can pass it on to the people. And it doesn't mean like if you are talking to the people, you're offering your services, how may I help you? It means you are feeling so powerful. You are abundance with positive energy and positive vibes. Okay. So always ask people, how may I help you? How may I help you? Someone called me last night after watching the video and says, sir, I have learned one thing, that we have a lot of problems around us. So we can pick up any problem and we can start business. All right. So remember, every problem is a business. Okay. The next is the private chef parties. Private chef, you can work as a private chef. Okay. And again, as we already have discussed in the last slide, like if you're going somewhere, you're connected with someone, with Tycoon or with some the corporate CEO, directors, managers. So definitely these kind of people will come into your network. So you at the same time, you can talk to them. So I can provide you the chef services. All right. So we have a company and we have the people. So if you're interested, so we can float out. We can give you such kind of people. So as a private chef, you can work. You just have to learn once, and later on you will be growing up, and you will learn more and more skills. But as a private chef, you can offer your services in parties, in birthdays, events, or the barbecue, or any kind of engagements, or the private marital in a marriage ceremonies, you can go as a private chef. So it's an amazing job. I knew a couple of people, they are filthy rich by doing this business, right? And he has almost 25 people. He started off alone, but now he has 25 people with him, and he's running an amazing company, and he is progressing day by day. He started out on his bike, but now he is his own tempo where he has all his accessories and the people, and he goes there. You just need to give him an order, like we have to prepare 50 people's barbecue party at a home at night. So they provide all the services, even you never need to get worried, because at the same time, they are event manager as well. All right. So the private shopper or the driver you can work as, and like the UNO or all top NGOs or the companies, they most of the time, because they travel a lot, so they sometimes need some expert drivers. So you can work as a private driver with them. And once you get connected, if they're going to be happy with your driving, if you drive with safety, security, and you really take care and you add value into your work, so people will call you again and you can charge money. And with the festive time, you can start your own company as a private shoppers, where You will get connected. You will make your own glossary or directory. You will write down all the numbers of the people who are looking forward for the private shoppers or the drivers. On the other side, you will have the list of people they are looking forward for some kind of work, even they don't have their own private car. All right. So, but they can be hired as a private shopper. The next is a booking tickets because in today's world, we know like we all are traveling and we are traveling a lot. Even I'm traveling. So I have a couple of guys. So I have three guys. So even I want to travel. So I tell them my traveling plan, like I want to go this place. So they plan for me, three people, then I compare their prices. It's very private. All right. So but as a booking tickets guy, like you can start this business and you have social media, you have websites, you can really promote yourself and within zero cost, within low cost, you can start this business. So the next is a home tailoring. The home tailoring, it's we have discussed, so let's repeat it because home tailoring is most valuable because if you are stitching a suit for one person, so as compared to it, if you want to save energy, your time and money, so you can stitch it for four kids in the same time and energy and money. And then you can sell this on different outlets. All right. So everyone is ready to sell your product if you will offer them a commission. All right. So people will keep your products. They will create a space in their shelves for you. So you can start tailoring at home. And so many other businesses are also connected with the dresses. Like you can go for the iron, you can go for pick up all kind of the suits or the things you can pick up. All right, all the laundry you can wash and you can drop. All right, and you even can rent out different kind of tuxedos or the ornaments or like even the suits or kind of the costumes to the girls and the women. And you can buy it cheaper and you can give on rent or sometimes you can buy even a high cost, but it depends. It's your personal choice. With the test of time, you can buy the costly one. But in the beginning, if you can start with three, four suits, so you can do. So a lot of business are involved in the tailoring. They are associated with the tailoring business, and don't need to get any kind of shop. You can get started from your own garage. Okay, you can have some boutique, or you can invite people. And most of the girls, especially like they are connected with a lot of more girls and with a lot of more people. So they can sell this and they can get the people informed because in today's world, if you have a low quality product, we can't compromise. But I'm just assuming. But if you on the other side have the great networks and people know about you and your work because people know you because of your people otherwise don't remember you like your qualitative work and how do you are serving people. So this is a way like to make a network because people know you because of your work. So then you can do multiple level business, all right? And you don't need to rent any shop or anything. You can get started from your home and you can involve later on more people into it. But remember, always sell your products with your own logo, brand name, all right, and the tags, okay? It must be a little prominent, like even like the stitching suits, you can provide uniforms, all right, to the school, college, and universities. You can market yourself, you can go, you can take their the color schemes and things and then make it samples and show them. People count you when you show them samples, all right? Because otherwise people don't count on you. So property rental business is a very common business in the United States. And you see the top 10 people in the world, like the property rental business really in the top, all right? Because today everyone is suffering, from the living place, all right? So the property rental business is great. Even you can start in the part-time, so many business you can start as a part-time, but later on, once you will get a better outcome, you will get a better bottom line, then you can expand it, all right, by adding more products, by more people. So you can do it even the part-time and then make it full-time. So property rental business is absolutely likewise. I notice people, they just started it off with the private or some kind of they started with just through their cell phones, all right? again, the cell phones are the master technology in today's world, right? So they started it off, as a part-time, but later on it became their full-time and they became bazillionaires. All right, so the court paper surveying, yeah, that's amazing. That's great business. It's my most favorite business, right? Because in the court paper surveying, what you can do is you can help the attorneys and advocates, all right, and you can help them by maintaining their books, okay, because they have lots of works and a lot of clients, and you don't need to go for the job, and you just can manage it by yourself. And you must be like someone who is a custodian of their all records. All right. So the court papers is very hard like to manage, and sometimes people they work for the attorneys and the advocates and the judges, the adjudicators, and they're providing a different kind of papers like what the attorneys are looking forward. So you can start in better. Again, you will go to the most uh, uh, the busiest attorneys and the people. You will ask them like, how can I help you? I can maintain your papers. I can help you to maintain your books or blah blah. Okay, so the mobile massage, that's great. This one, like a couple of days ago, I was so tired, so I called someone, and the person came and really gave me a massage. So you don't need to go for spas or some other places. So you most of the time, if you don't have time, so you can give them a call and they can help you, and you can get served like by the people at your home. Okay, the tax form preparing. All right, the tax form mean you can help people because they don't have time. So with a little effort, with a little expertise, you can help people to file their return forms. I know a lot of people like they are not so much qualified, all right, but they are maintaining this. They are helping because we don't have time. We have multiple level business, all right. So you can go and talk to those people and you can help them by returning their files and to help them to know about their tax forms. All right, so the wedding guide publishing. Okay, so you can publish that's amazing business going Elizabeth. So because uh there's no such business like we can have a feeling like it's a tiny one. No, every business is a great business. So you can maintain your directory and you can get it published, and the people will definitely know like who is looking forward for their soulmate. It's quite hard, but like this business is available, right? Okay. So the cover letter, CV, resume, and service, everyone. And I'm telling you, 99% people they don't know how to maintain even like what's the difference between the ladder, the cover letter, or the CV or the resume. They just consider they all the same. All right. So, but remember, the resume is just your one pager information. You just highlight your most valuable and important things. Okay, and then you have curriculum, the guide, in which you like to give your details, your job description, and the cover letter is a story, like what have you been doing, your life story. So people even have no idea. So whatever, like when you are maintaining a cover letter CV, so there's a lot of courses available. You can get this course done. And if I know a lot of people, or the Fiverr or the Flip, or even so many the web places, they are just selling their services. They just knew like how to set any professional resume. All right. So whatever you're maintaining your CV or resume, always try to first figure out your the experience thing. Most of the time, people they write their experience by end of the resume or the CV. No, always start with your because people want to know what you've been doing, like and how can we get out of him. So always start with your experience. Well, so the private investigation is also a service. Like it's not James Bond 007. So, but in the private investigator, you can help attorneys, judges, and the cops. You can help them because if you know the body language, I'm giving trainings to very secret agencies regarding the body language, like how to understand people when they're not speaking. So everything is speaking because we speak 93% from our body. and 7% they are just words. So we need to learn and add more and more intelligence about how to read body. We definitely, doctor, soon we will have this course. I'm sure it will bring a lot of fun, and it will add a lot of intelligence into the people's lives. So we can work as a private investigator. You can work as a detective if you know more languages. So business plan consulting, this is what we are doing every day. So we are helping people like how to plan your business. What is the vision of your business? What is the unique need of your business? Why? Like you said, always start with the why. I always ask people, live your life with a reason. You need to know why are you here, why you are chosen for this globe. You're born for one gigantic reason, So you can develop business plan. You can start consulting kind of business like I have started off. And this is what I'm doing is I'm consulting you, right? I'm giving you ideas, all right? So the plan is definitely like you start from the vision to the strategy and execution and each and everything. You just have to learn one. Well, the Richard Branson from UK, like Sir Richard Branson, he has more than 450 business. Someone asked him, so how did you manage to manage 450 business? He said it was quite easy. I just started off one business when I see like it was so successful. Then I took its recipe and I started a 100 more business. And so the recipe is saying you need to know its recipe. Like if you want to try any recipe and if you are not putting all the ingredients, or if you're missing one ingredient, you can't have the taste what you're looking forward from it. But remember, nothing works first time, all right? Nothing works first time. You have to try it multiple times, many a time, and you don't know what number of effort is going to be your success. All right. So you become expert by contributing, by trying it more and more. All right. Well, so afterwards you start packaging, unpacking services, logistics people, and you can even talk to the factories. You can get even the big orders. All right. So you will take orders according to your business because you know the size of your business. All right. So you can start packing business. All right. Or even unpacking services you can provide to all the companies if they are selling their products in the box or in the cartons. All right. So you need to know first. All right. Specialized staffing. That's really good. I knew a lot of people like yesterday I told you a story. Once Henry Ford was brought into the court because he was managing the greatest company of the world. I'm talking about the Henry Ford company, the Ford company. He had more than 89,000 employees. And he was brought into the court and he was like that. He is not educated and he is running the top company and he can be frivolous anytime to this business. So please, we need to stop him because he's running the great company. And the adjudicator said, okay, we can give you an opportunity, but the attorney said, okay, but first we need to ask them like 15 questions. If he can answer my 15 questions, then we can allow him to do it. He said, okay. Adjudicator, he allowed, and he asked 15 questions. And he was asking questions like, who was the second president of the United States? And he said, I don't know, because he was not good in general information, right? And then he asked like how to insulate like the cables. He said, I don't know. He asked 15 questions, and to every question he had only one answer, that I don't know, that I don't know. And they said, if you don't know anything, like, okay, we can't allow you to do it. You want to say something in your clarification? He said, yes, I want to say something. He said, when I'm sitting in my office, I just give a buzz. And my support staff, they go outside and they get one person into my office. And I interview him for my company. And if I like him, I keep him in my business. If I don't like him, if he is not qualifying my marriage, so I disqualify him. So I just know one thing, that how to recruit a person. And because of that recruiting And because of that staffing skill, I have this biggest company. A lot of people, they feel like the Henry Ford, like he was the greatest engineer, but I feel what I could learn, about him, like he was the greatest guy, recruiter guy. He has an ability to recruit the right people for his company. All right, so you can start as a specialized staffing. We can see on LinkedIn a lot of people like they are headhunters and they are trained, they know how to hire the person for the because companies, they don't have time, all right, and they don't want to have a staffing or the HR services for their company. So they most of the time they recruit, they get some agency work, right? So they are looking forward for such companies that they are hiring for them, right? So you can develop yourself as a specialized staffing. All right. So the long distance reselling, because sometimes the companies they want to expand their business, but they do no idea like how to sell this. So they need to hire, and you can work as a spot seller. If you have a bike, if you have a tempo, if you have a wagon, all right. Even if you don't have, but you can hire it, all right. You can get it on rent, and you need to talk to the companies and tell them because you have a lot of productions, I can increase your production, I can increase your selling. All right. So you need to sell. And today people buy it if you can really add a value. All right. So you can buy or you can get products or the things from company and you can sell it like a drop shipper. All right. So you can go and sell onto the long distance because company can do it. All right. So the offer support staff. Yeah, sometimes, the greatest companies are working as an office sports service companies because they have the sports staff and people are outsourcing their business. Like in United States or UK and Canada, all most advanced countries, like they are saving a lot of money by providing BPO business. This is we call business process outsourcing. Like if in your country, if you are getting service and you need to spend $100, all right. So, but if you are outsourcing the same business from some other country, maybe you will get it done in $10. So you will save $90. All right. So this way, Americans, United States, they have a lot of call center industry. They are outsourcing from a lot of other countries. So you likewise, you can be hired as an office support service, right? You can provide services in accounting or other things. So because most of the time people they have just seasonal business. So out there you can work as an office support service. All right. So the professional office consultant. Wait. So you can work as professional office consultants. All right. You can provide different kind of services. All right. And like in sales, marketing, research, okay, and the maintaining of books of accounts or other kind of things. All right. So you can provide your services, you can train their staff, all right, and you can move on. So and sometimes people hire you on the need base. All right. So apartment prepping. Yeah. So you can give apartments, all right, on rents, or you can get into apartments and you can know like what kind of services like you can offer them. All right. I know in China there are like if you go into one building, so there are 45,000 shops in one building. This is a skyscraper country, right? So you can prep into the apartments and you can have lots of other business opportunities. Well, so debt collection service, which is a very tough. And I got this assignment once I was hired by one financial company. So they gave me the first task, like you have to recover all the bad debts. So it was really tough, but you can help companies by providing your collection services. All right, because again, they don't have time. So and this way, like if you hire one person and you're just giving them a salary, so maybe you're going to be more lethargic. But if you give a challenge, all right, if you hire one company on a commission basis, all right, and that company goes and recover your all kind of bad debts, all right, and can recover all kind of finances, like because in today's world we are giving a lot of credits, okay, So you can work as a debt collection service company. All right. So home entertainment installation. So you're gonna be a handyman. People can hire you. You can help people like deploying different kind of uh, mm, LEDs or other kind of equipments, okay, related to IT or other kind of home related or interior related, the decor or the thing. So you can provide this service, all right? And you don't need to invest money on it. You just will go with your service. So mortgage and debt reduction service. So it's most of the time the mutual banks like they are providing this service. So you, as a mutual guy, as a mutual person, you can help people to serve them by paying their debts, and you can charge your commissions. All right, this is great business. All right, so the pool services. Sometime like if you are working just for if we say you are working in dresses, you are a handyman, all right, you are giving the car wash services, you can make your a directory, all right? You become like a consultant where you have all the contacts of people. So people will give you a call, all right? And you can give services, any kind of services the person is looking forward. So you can pool the services, and you can pool the services mean you will have contacts of all kind of people, their resumes, all right, and all information. So whenever people are looking forward to they give you a call, and you can contact them and you can deploy them back onto the work. So the lawn care, the most important job, like what everyone is looking forward, and everyone is not expert. So again, we already discussed about being a gardener, the lawn mower, or the care. You can work and you can have a contract, or like you can work with multiple level people, and you can have more and more clients. You don't need to work every day. You just need to work for 2 days in a month, or once a month, or 4 times in a month. So it depends according to the frequency and the size and the kind of flowers and the grass is there. So you will accordingly, you will manage your services, and you can have more and more clients, and you will earn lots of money. All right. So the internet research, I started on this job when I was so young, and I was looking forward a job. So there was a company, www.spoke.com. So I along with our team, we worked to mine the data. So we were the data miners. So we were mining the data. We were like searching on the internet, different contacts from all the top great companies from the United States. So we were giving to the spoke.com, and spoke.com, it was selling its data to the other people. Like, so we have so many companies, they are working on the database. Like they want to collect data, and then they provide that data for money. All right, for people are ready to buy their data, and they're gonna be ready by paying a lot of money. So you can work as an internet as a researcher. So you don't need to get a job kind of things. You can develop your team, but initially you can go to any company and you can ask them if you are looking forward for any kind of secondary data. All right, so I can mine it for you, and I will give it simply on an Excel or spreadsheets, or on any kind of template, and you can provide them, and you can charge lots of money, right? Again, you just need to have your own laptop or your own desktop computer, and you can do this job. This is the handy job. This is the outstanding one. This is stupendous kind of work, especially for the students if you're going to universities, college, even you're the school going boy or the girl, like you can start this work, because a lot of people, yeah, and a lot of kids you see they are busy just playing games, or they are just waiting a lot of time. So it's a great usage of time, and you can earn lots of dollars. And this job is available everywhere. You can talk to the companies, and you can give them your profile and the data, and tell them like, this is my profile and I can collect data. You will show up like I maintain data in this way in Excel sheet. You just need to know about Excel simply, and you can compile the data, and you can offer to other companies on different websites. Okay, even you can work it from your home just by your PC. You can work anywhere, and you don't need any kind of office. All right, so the children transportation service. Yep, so a lot of people, they have their own private cars, their own private You know, a lot of people, they have their private cars and the cars are just always there in a garage. So better you need to hire one, shop with the driver, and offer your services like to the people in your blocks, in the street, and everywhere. And you can talk to them. We can drop your kids, all right, and we gonna charge this money, all right. So it's you have your own conveyance, so or you can hire a conveyance, all right. You can get it on lease with a little investment. You can start this business. You can provide a pick and drop for the kids. Okay, so the computer training for one of my best friends, like he's working from the Holland, and he started one great project with the young teens, and he just started off a very much focused program on computers, on internet, and developing the languages. All right, so the guys, the young boys and girls, when they turned into the 14s, they started the million business. Why? Because they learned like totally focused. Even I am getting my kids focused just to develop their couple of skills because I have started. I'm not believing more in schools because it's wasting a lot of time. So I'm just making them entrepreneur from day one. So we can make kids and children entrepreneur by asking them different questions. Like yesterday, when we discussed in detail, the most important question in our life is that how to make money because it's making an impact and we are not teaching this question to our kids. So whenever you go with your kids in the market or in the pizza or somewhere like in the restaurant, even you are traveling, so you need to question. These are the top quality questions. It's a training of your kids and you can get them focused how to become entrepreneur and why to become entrepreneur. Where did you get this pizza? Do you know how does it cost? So you need to instill this quality into the young kids and they will grow up as a top entrepreneurs. All right, they will start loving money and they will start valuing money and they will start earning it because everything happens with the focus, as we know. Like where the focus goes, all your energy flows. All right, so we need to make our kids entrepreneur from day one because especially I'm talking about the Indians, all right, in the African countries, like we need to, because otherwise the people have started it off, the people and the kids are making a lot of money. So we can help them to learn the computer. We are not just confined to the computer because it's the basic. We need to know about how to use computer, but we need to tell them how to make money from the computer because that's most important. All right, and we need to give them responsibility. So new mother home care, sometime, you know, the moms, once they have the first baby, like I personally have had this problem when I got the first baby. We both like partners, we had no idea how to take care of our kid. Even I had no idea how to take care of my wife. Um, uh, uh, 9 months ago, my wife passed away. I'm now helping my 4 kids, my 3 sons and one youngest immature daughter, like she born in just 6 months. And I went through. I was traveling. I came back home, and this all could happen. I couldn't save a life. Well, so my point is, at the bottom line, because moms are most valuable people in the world when they become mom, so they need a lot of care and people around them, they have no idea how to take care. So we can start some home care service for the girls, for especially, you know, I notice especially in our countries, the girls are becoming moms in teenage and they have deeply, they have no idea about it, how to take care of their health, especially. So we can take up this responsibility. It's the biggest responsibility. You can start infant home care where you can take care of that girl and you can train her like how to take care of your kids so we can take them with us for 3 to 6 months or likewise, you know. So it's also kind of training, it's a great help, okay, and you can charge money for it. So this is a big problem. What do you say, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth, about this? What do you say about like this idea, infant home care?
It's very good idea because I remember that when I was also nursing my children, and some of my friends as well here in UK, they had the challenge of childcare, and I was able to help them in that area. So that is also a very good, because sometimes we want to give up, or sometimes we want to discourage ourselves while we are raising our babies or something
Yeah.
like that. And then, but then you can create a job out of that. I mean, I created a lot of jobs while I'm nursing my toddlers. So it's a very good idea for mothers as well. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. The reason
And
why,
s-
because when they
and so
become
so
mothers,
and so sorry to hear about the loss of your wife as well. Accept my condolences. Okay. Hello?
yes, appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, so you can develop kind of home where you can take care of moms, especially, the reason why, because when they become mother first time, so they have no idea how to manage, like how to respond in that situation. Because most of the time for the first kid, hardly moms are ready like to reproduce the kid, but they get a kid in very early age and they have not even yet learned like how to do it, especially in isolated families, like when you are just living with your wife um, and you don't have like that joint family, especially in joint family, you can manage in some way, but once you are alone, so it gets so hard, especially for the mothers. So the errands runner, I know one guy, my friend, later on, he became the politician. And the story is when he was totally free, he was completed his school, but he got a lot of time. So in that time, he was working as a runner, right? As he was providing that service to all his streets. So he was managing like 40, 50 houses, and he was giving the free of cost services. Early in the morning, he was used to pick up the money and the list from the people, all right, from the homes, and he was buying the stuff and dropping at their home free of cost. And he is being the volunteer, he's been
Mhm,
doing this as
mhm,
a voluntarily. Later on, he started to earn money, all right, from this job because then he became the counselor, all right, because people started to tell him about his problems, and he was known each and everybody had a lot of respect for him because he was doing it free of cost. All right. And he was just taking breakfast, lunch, or the dinner, right? And the people were ready to give him. So he was managing 50 or 60 houses. All right. He created a job. He created an amazing job, right? He started by taking just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And later on, he became a counselor and he
mm,
developed a service heart, and those 60 families, they were supporting him, and he took the responsibility of 60 people as a politician, and he was taking care later on health, taking care of everyone's health. He was maintaining the records, he was providing all kinds of services, and he had very good connection with everybody. So you can work as a runner, as a errand boy or the girl. If you have time, so start this work. You will see you are creating a great future for your life. So wedding planning service, again, everyone is not expert because people are emotional and they have no idea uh, how to invest money on the wedding planning. Okay, they don't know about his budgets. Okay, they don't know like how to get the marquees, or like how to get into the marriage places. They don't know how to find those places where you can give the feast or the meal or the dinner. And so you need someone who can help you to plan your vetting, the full vetting from day one to the by end of the day. So you can work as a consultant to the people. So we need a lot of people like that, okay, to plan the vetting of people because no one is expert in it, right? So if you know little about finances and administration and management, okay, if you have done some courses and you have little expertise, you even can start your own office or your business. And again, disperse your cards and let the people know in your vicinity, let the people know in your networking, okay? So your network, so people will hire you and you will earn lots of money. I know a lot of people like they're earning lots of money from this business. Okay, so the next is the juice beverage bar. That's amazing. You don't need to invest, so the stuff you will buy in a day, you can consume it and you can sell this off. I know one guy, he is adding a value. Like if you're gonna go on his bar, so he's gonna give you in one price, all right. In one price, he gives you one big glass, all right, and one small glass. And people will is so great. People are crazy about that small glass, like they are getting in free. So you create a value. The same product you give in two packings, in one big glass and one small glass. This is a great selling skill you can develop because people will buy from you if you have a story. Okay, if you have some value, if you add value into their lives, okay, by reducing the cars, all right, or by giving them free. So these are the techniques you can use over there. So you can start choose beverages or any kind of bar like this. So the mobile food truck, when we already discussed. Okay, so we will discuss 5 or 6 more ideas, and then we will share this presentation, and people can download. All right, with your perspective, so people can learn and they can search on YouTube the upcoming. So we will conclude after 3 or 4 more ideas. All right. So the mobile food truck is a great idea. You can cook foods at your home if you have a van, if you have a small wagon, all right, or the small cart you can hire or you can get, all right, you can buy and start it with your vegan food, right? And don't try to make more and more food. I personally like chutneys a lot. And whenever I go to a restaurant, so I ask them first, like, what kind of chutney do you have? Because I like it so much, and then I use it as, I feel it like it's a great perk for me. So what the point is, you just will go with one dish, all right? Don't go with multiple other dishes because you can start with, of course, with a low budget, but later on you can add more. But go with something special. If everyone is selling the same kind of chicken biryani rice, all right, everyone is selling the same taste, but you can bring a little taste. You can bring a little different aroma into it. All right, you can serve it differently. All right, you can put some dry fruits into it, and along with the chutney. So always come up with a different idea. Your personal taste matters a lot, all right? And searching on YouTube. You have the great university, right? So you can get a lot of ideas. You can learn multiple foods. So in every country, always people like to eat other countries. So these people get bored with the same kind of food and stuff. So if you are in Nigeria, you're in Africa, you're in United States and Canada. So if you're going to sell chicken biryani along with that beautiful almond and the plum chutney, oh my goodness, like it's a great appetizer. Oh, and you really can have a lot of fun. You can enjoy. So always go with some different thing, right? People get food from their own products. All right. Okay. So mobile coffee tea cart, yeah, that works a lot. And maybe, uh, the coffee, if someone is, really tired and really out of the home and not at the workplace, so if you are serving them with a coffee or you go like in the tea breaks, okay, onto the lunchtime or just after the lunchtime, or you go in different times the different places on your mobile coffee cart. Okay. You don't need any kind of shops. You can start this business and nothing is required. Just you need a small cart. All right. And you just need, like you are traveling in a plane. So, there you see there's a very small cart in the planes and the girls come like, okay, and they serve you with the coffee, the tea. So with you always need to develop some great idea. Okay, you need to have the mobile business, right? So you can't stay at home. You can't stay at one place. Go everywhere and make your appointments and the timings. People will know like, okay, the coffee is available. They will definitely will rush. All right, so the clothing stores is already done. We can start boutiques and different kind of clothes. You don't need to buy the very high cost clothes. You can buy some cut pieces or some even the flea market, or you can buy some the used and old one, and then you can stitch it in your way with the different ideas, all right, and different kind of clothes you can keep over there. So go with idea, go with the story, all right, become more innovative, Innovation doesn't mean like the new thing. Innovation is you have one idea which can be implemented. Number one, all right? Any idea which is implementable and it's very much productive for the people. And now you can execute it, you can commercialize it, and you will get money. Then we call it innovation. All right. So next is online clothing store. So the same business, you are doing it alive in your home or at your place, but at the same time, you can sell all those clothes online as well. You just need to take pictures, all right? Just show up. I know a lot of girls, my students, my trainees, they have started off their online clothes business, especially it started off in the Corona time. So Corona helped a lot people because every opportunity comes with a problem. So people wanted to buy clothes. So people have no time to go to the market. They, mostly we are connected on the mobile phone, on the laptop, on internet. So you will see, you will have pages, you will offer people like these are the suits or the things. You just have to maintain the same quality, but you are showing up at your clothing online stores, okay, and you can send them through your DHL or like you can send it to anywhere in the world, not in just your own territory. And you can definitely, your shoppers, they're going to pay you money for it. All right. So the curtains and the wallpaper stores, you can start along with the same business, the clothing stores, you also can start there. All right. You don't need to go for the separate business. You can start one great idea, all right, and then compile, all right, and more ideas into. So you can sell the curtain or the wallpaper, right? You know how to make your the walls beautiful and like because you don't want any kind of the vacant space and you want to bring more a live environment at your home, at your workplace, at your office, at your kind of booths, or like you were are you eating at the restaurant, so you can work for it. All right. So the curtain shops along with the bed sheets or these kind of things. So the virtual assistant service after AI and Professor Doctor, you know pretty well like every day we are looking forward for the virtual assistants who can help us and can serve us like to arrange our meetings on Zoom or Skype or Facebook Live. So we need people who can help us and make a schedule for us, make for some flyers, designs, and how to promote. So we need virtual assistants. All right.
Yes, this virtual assistant service is very, very great. It's
Yeah,
amazing because it's lessen our stress, so you can
exactly,
just be focusing on what you can deliver and leave the other mitigate, this administrative work, you can give it to
exactly,
somebody else and pay them, and they will do
exactly.
it
Yeah,
perfectly well. Yeah, so I totally agree on that.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. So the data entry services, it is just like to you help companies, you can help any kind of business, and you can help them uh, by serving them like to how to enter the data, right? So we have a lot of data and then we have to manage it, all right? And the commonly like it's happening all over the globe. So the statistics say so every normal every person like is spending 30 minutes to search a file, all right? So we are wasting a lot of time. So if you can manage your data in a proper way, all right, how to maintain your files and data and information, all right, and then later you can search it up because by the end of the day, we have to search it within no time. So by providing this service, you can earn lots of money. And you at the same time, you don't need to go to the business. You can search for your business online and you can serve it just through social media. You can search it like data entry services on the LinkedIn. And so there are so many platforms and the boards where you can find people and the business people and you can provide your services, the data entry services. You don't need to go. So you can, most of the business we have discussed, you can work from home. That's my purpose. That's my purpose, like what I'm talking about. All right. And you do need uh the lowest level budgets you need it, right? So you don't need to spend a lot of money because it's for the people having no money and they're already overqualified. I mean, no qualification is required for all these business. You just need a set of skills, and those skills will help you to learn more and to grow more. All right. So pet grooming service, Unuela, we have almost in US, the dog, like they consider to be the family guy, the family person. So you can help people for their grooming you can give them training, all right, and you can inculcate different kind of skills like in the pets and because at family like we like that kind of person like who can already it can behave like us and at least like it can correspond to us. So I believe we already have consumed 1 hour and still we have lots of ideas. So we were planning like to share 100 ideas. And I'm sure you were just one idea away from a greater success. So you gotta pick up one great idea can help you to create a greatest life. So we all are co-creators, all right? So choose yourself as a greatest. So like you got a biggest responsibility, right? So we all are born to work all the time. You see the nature is working all the time. Nature never stops. So as a human, we are the greatest energy, right? So we gotta work all the time because I knew in recent years, like I visited one company and they had invested $1 million like to create a culture of happiness in their company. So I objected. Why? Because it was a wrong investment. You can't make people happy. Okay, you can't. If you're gonna tell them jokes, they're gonna be happy maybe for 10 minutes or 12 minutes. All right. So the real happiness comes in your life after becoming productive. So productivity brings vibes. Productivity brings happiness into your life. So I have a greatest wish for everyone to become more and more and more productive for your environment, for your culture, and always be friendly to your environment, whatever you are doing. You need to develop a service heart. All right. So really appreciate it. If we will get some more time, all right, so we will design one top 10 products, all right,
Okay.
top 10 ideas what can help people. So it would be a
Okay.
great, I'm pretty sure,
Yes.
podcast.
You can, okay, what we can do, because you still have another section. Are you strong enough to do another section? Do you want to rest for about 15 minutes and then come back for another section? The leadership style in business?
Yes, of course. So I just
Okay,
need
so
15,
what I want
15
you to
minutes.
do for us, yes, I know the time is gone and we want you to rest after almost 1 hour sharing this with us. Can you just stroll it down, show us, even if you're not going to talk about it, show us the remaining, and then we can close this particular section. Is
All
that
right.
okay? So just stroll it
Yeah, yeah,
down
sure.
for,
So
yeah, for
I'm
people
showing
to
up.
see.
I'm
Yeah.
showing up. Wait. All right.
Okay.
So this is the online store for used items, right?
Okay.
Okay. The bookstore, old and new, right? You can start this business. And you don't need to start it as a new business. You can start it with a stationery, right? Other kind along with this. All right. So the news and a magazine stand. You can work with any news agency. All right. The florist gift shop and the taping. Taping is becoming so popular. You need to tape your cars. All right. People are changing the whole outlook of the car. All right. Or they're any kind of conveyance. So it's going to be a great business. The next is the car, bike, or the rental business. Okay. So the gym, yoga, meditation, and a fitness, and it's becoming so popular. Almost 40 million people like they have started yoga in United States. So everyone is interested. They need someone like who can help them according to the flexible schedule and provide them with the yoga expertise and help them to go for the yoga. Because again, if you are a trainer, it doesn't mean like you know each and everything. It's all about making it consistent. You will bring consistency and people will enjoy it, right? So recruitment agency you can start, all right? And then is the dance, acting, art, and music. My Edison is crazy about dancing. My kid
Let's
is what
go
I
for
really
dancing.
yeah, it's so amazing, right? And this is the greatest business nowadays because you see, if you see on a YouTube, the top 10 uh, people like the richest people by YouTube, like they are in music, okay? They are in active dance. Okay, so the cooking, language, and beautician course, you can design it like as a bunch of stuff. Okay, so you can help people to learn any new language, because if you learn new language, you increase your self-esteem, and then you become more confident. It brings self-confidence in your life. All right, and if you want to bring more and more self-confidence in your life, so develop more and more skills into your life. Okay. So next is spa services. We already know about it. Like you can provide spa. You just need you can get started from your own home. You can start it from your garage or your own place. All right. So the undergarments business, as you know, the Sarah Blakely, the top greatest CEO in the world with 1.2 billion US dollars. She worked with the Spanx company name, and she is providing the undergarments. All right. So the career counseling and development. I personally have been doing it for last 35 years, this business. All right. So I elevated a lot of people, like, and I created a lot of energy. I got them like the goosebumping motivation. I helped them to design their resume, salary, and I could help them like how to get a job. We will have one more podcast on how to get a job.
And
To
even
get a job, you
interview.
don't need to. That's the
Yeah.
this is the most critical thing, like because the young people they have no idea how to find a job. So I would share some techniques. How can you search a job? What kind of people you need to know in your life, and that would help you to create a lead to get approach to the people who are providing job. So in a short, because because a lot of people they're watching. All right, so you don't need to go to the hiring companies. All right, you need to go to the investors, to the owners of the company, because they are highly interested. They want to see their business growing up. You don't go anywhere who's already doing a job in business. All right. So this is the key. This is key. Like to go, even like you need to better to go in your. You need to get address of all top great owners or investors of the business. Like go at their home, knock their door, and get an appointment and go into their home and tell them like who you are. They're gonna hire you, right? The bazillion-dollar idea. All right. So then all top great people, like when they started like this. So because actually companies are not hiring, right? So you need to create a value. Why are you important? If the owner and investor knew, then it would help you. Like so you can start the career counseling and development. Develop yourself and serve people, and they will pay you money. Okay. So the beauty, hair, nail, salon, skin care products and services you can sell. I knew one girl, like she's crazy about always, the makeover and the thing. So I told her, and I told her, like, why don't you do this business? She said, sir, I don't have resources. It's very simple, no problem. First, start writing into the mags, in the fashion magazine. Start writing over there, or write in and start getting your freedom money and buy all this stuff and start selling, start giving your free services to the girls you have around you. They will provide you the links, they're going to provide you the more clients. Okay. So you need to know about your passion, what you really, 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 really love to do. You need to create, you need to dig in your heart and need to know what you really love to do. Because you need to do, if you know about your passion and you convert your passion into the profession, you're going to be the luckiest person. You would grow, then you become top 3% person in the world. All right. So you need to know if you are crazy about guitars and if you at the same time start some guitar selling business or other selling the instruments business, you could have wrong because you would help people how to use it. You know its value. You can tell people how is it valuable, right? So people only buy values, okay? People only buy the value you add. So how can you add value if you're crazy about it, right? You need to know about your crazy, and then if you're going to go for a service or any kind, so you will have. So you will have a lot of fun, okay? So the perfumes and clones, amazing. It's again with along with the cosmetics and these kind of things. Even like the perfumes and clones, there's the separate shops you can start it. All right, again, You will start, even if you know the formula, you can develop it yourself. All right. And make it your own design and logos. Sell it with your own name. All right. You will earn money
Yeah. Yeah.
with your own business. Because when people start looking at you, that you're growing up, people will come and invest money. And this is what you have to create. This is the level of success, right? Once you get a success, people would come and invest money into your business. They would be more interested. All right. So the herbal products and nutraceutical herbal products or the medicine, people are coming back to the herbals. I personally, I
Yeah.
always try to use mints and always I'd love to rely on the herbal things, right? On the natural things because it has low side effects. All right. It brings more longevity in my life and get to the more a lot. So proteins, beef, mutton farming, you can do it at your home. Uh, you just need place and you can start this great business. And I want to make you sure like you're going to be a millionaire. It has a lot of potential, if you are managing proteins and the poultries and and on the other side, like it brings a lot of fun, and it's a mesmerizing. You feel great once you have this kind of business, especially the proteins, okay, or the farming. I know one girl, I think she works in the Maryland. She started from a couple of goats and like now she has lots of goats and lots of proteins and poultries. She loves them and like all the farms like always talk like it's her poultries are talking to her and the goats are talking. She's having a lot of fun and she's enjoying it a lot. Okay, dairy farming is the greatest business. It's multiplied. If you get one animal, so in within no time, because a couple of times in a year, it yields more and more. So you get one, and it's more than 500% increase in your profitability. Even the banks or like the organizations, they're not offering you this much. So you can start these kind of herding or the fish farming, all right, the vegetable fruit farming. You can do it in your own yards, at your home. All right, the seeds and fertilizers going selling. Yes, you can buy and then sell it to your networks. Okay, the seed and fertilizers. Also, agricultural machinery. Okay, you can sell it. It's the crop protection product selling and the electrician, plumbing, gardening, and the lawnmower job. Sometimes I know people like they know all these skills and they are providing it to the people. Construction and the corporate and the pest controls, security services and the products. So really appreciate it. It was all about, there's lots of ideas we could share in our 2 episodes. Okay. So you can start from one idea and then you can add more services and more products and more brands into your business, but always start from the small. This is the first rule. Okay. But if you're going to be more happy in your life, at least you need to create at least 5 sources of incomes in your life. That's going to help you to become more happy, happy camper in your life. Because if one source is not working, so you can get money from second, third, fourth, or fifth source of income. So you at least need to develop 5 sources. If you're already doing, so you can add more business into your work, all right, you can add one more line. And sometimes you can pool the services and you can really flourish, you can really have fun. So thank you very much. And now we get to see in our next podcast is about the leadership styles, like we are looking forward for success of our business. All right. So
Okay.
over to Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth.
Wow, thank you so much. You've really, can you put your slides down, please? Sorry, so that I can quickly show something. Okay, I want to say thank you so much. Wow. But I want to believe that we have gained a lot from this. I mean, a lot of ideas. Wow, I've written a lot of ideas. I'm thinking, because especially when I'm trying to be close, I'm very close to my retirement. And I think the time, I mean, it's not too late to start any business. It's and I believe that you've also taught me as many as every one of us that have connected this afternoon. And I want to say thank you so much for really going out of your way to research these 100 business ideas. Wow, that's a great job you've done, and we really appreciate you. I could have loved to open the space for questions. Yes, they all okay. Ambassador Bolati